This video is all the products Instagram got me to buy in 2022. So if you're like me and you're scrolling through your Instagram account and you see all these really cool products pop up and you wonder to yourself, are they as good as they appear? Well, today I'm going to share with you all the products I purchased because I saw it on Instagram. So the first thing I purchased was the 100% Mulbury silk pillowcase. So this pillowcase had a lot of claims that it was going to help your hair be less staticky, help your hair not be as tangled in the morning. It was supposed to help that you didn't have any lines on your face when you got up in the morning. And it also talked about helping with your skincare, or if you had acne-prone skin, that it would also assist with that. What I do like is in the mornings, I've noticed that my hair is definitely less staticky. I don't have as many tangles as I used to have in my hair, and I no longer have any sort of pillow line on the side of my face. I probably wash mine about once a week. I throw it in a little laundry bag and I throw it in the washing machine, and then I hang it to dry. Now, regarding the skincare claims, I'm not really sure that it's helping my skin look any better, but it's not making my skin look any worse. So I'm not really sure that that claim is valid or that it would help with acne-prone skin, because I really can't test that out. So I'm really glad that I purchased the 100% Mulberry silk pillowcase. I give this item a check. So next is the Tubi Wrap that goes over your wet hair. I use this every time I come out of the shower, and if you're someone who's got long hair and you're tired of wrapping your hair up in a towel and it always falling apart or having all that extra weight on your neck, I would highly recommend purchasing one of these. So this is super simple to use. All you have to do is, when you get out of the shower, tip your head over, place this at the base of your neck, put all your wet hair inside, and then take the top piece and just twist it, and then use the little elastic band to hook on to the button. And it always stays secure on top of your head. You can go off and do some errands, do the dishes, watch TV, take a phone call. This will not undo until you take it off. And it actually helps to take some of the moisture out of your hair so it'll dry faster. It's also super easy to clean. I throw mine in the washing machine and then in the dryer, and it always comes out looking perfect. So I am glad that I saw this on Instagram and I took the chance and I bought it. I'm gonna give this item a check. So my next items are some clothing. So since COVID hit, I've been wearing sweatpants more than I ever have in my entire life, but I wanted something that looked a little nicer and felt really good against the skin. So I've tried the Vuori product line. So I purchased the Vuori Performance Jogger. So I really like the way these feel. They're super soft, they're super comfortable, and I probably wear these almost every day when I get home. This is what I change into. I love that it has a drawstring. It comes with pockets. So the fabric and the fit is super comfortable. They are super relaxing, and it almost feels like you're wearing cashmere. Now, I've washed these a bunch of times. I've put them in the washing machine and I've hung them to dry. They still feel as soft as when I bought them. So the next item I bought from Vuori was one of the Sunrise high neck tank tops. I wear this most of the time when I work out. I love that it is cut a little bit lower on the armpit area, so it doesn't rub against your skin when you're working out or rub against your arm. Covers everything in the front, so you don't have to worry about showing too much skin when you're at the gym. And they're just super, super comfortable. It covers your stomach area, so if you've got any issues or you don't want to show that off at the gym or when you work out, this is an awesome tank for that. And again, the fabric is great quality. I have washed this numerous times, and it is very well made. The fabric has not come apart. The black still looks very black. It doesn't look washed out. I throw mine in the washing machine and I hang it to dry. And the last items I bought from them was the Halo Performance Hoodie 2.0. So I bought one in orange, and I bought a second one in black. So it's like a regular hoodie, has a zipper down the middle, has very good sized pockets. You can put your keys in there. I put my phone in there when I go to the gym. Holds everything that I need. And again, the fabric, super, super soft. It feels like a version of cashmere. Because I wear these so often, I throw them in the washing machine, I hang them to dry. They still feel exactly the same as when I bought them. The fabric hasn't changed, and it hasn't become stiff or less soft. And I do like the fact they have their little white label on the side. So I'm going to give these items a check. So this is a Skin Spatula Facial Pore Scrubber that cleans out the gunk in your pores. So how you use this is you apply it to whatever area you want to clear out a pore. You can use this on blackheads, whiteheads, and even on inflamed pores. So what it does is it just gently vibrates out the gunk out of your pores. Now, I've had acne ever since I was 11, and I still have PTSD from going to facialists that used to pinch and scrape my skin, and they would use so much pressure and be so aggressive with trying to clean out the pores and using those metallic pore cleaners, and sometimes they'd actually use a needle to try to puncture the infection so that they could get it out of my skin. The best part is that it goes around the nose area. So you can clean out all the pores around this area of the nose, this area of your face, even inside your chin, without any pain, without any inflammation, without your skin looking all red and beat up, and without having all these marks on your face after. I can use this at night, put on a mask after, and the next morning I wake up and my skin just looks beautiful. It doesn't look red, it doesn't look inflamed, it doesn't look like I've been picking at it all night. There's also 4 settings on this tool. There's one for cleansing, there's one for lifting, and there's 2 that are for the eye-on. So you can also use the spatula to help lift the face by running it up along the jawline, up through your cheek area. And it also comes with these 2 little pads. One's for exfoliating and one's for helping to massage in product into your skin. If you're someone who's struggling to keep your skin clear, or if there's someone in your family that's struggling to keep their pores clear and keep their skin clear, I would highly recommend purchasing one of these. Keeping your pores clean and clear is the #1 thing I can suggest to having your skin look smoother, healthier, more youthful. So my next item is something called Booby Tape. So I don't know if you guys have seen this on Instagram, but it's meant to be support for the ladies when you have a backless dress or you have a very low cut shirt that you can't wear a bra with. So it's a stretchy material that has built-in adhesive. So you would cut off a section that you would want, peel off the back, and then you would use that piece to build support for you. Cut less than you think you're gonna need because you're gonna pull it really tight to give yourself more support. Really, you're sort of mimicking having a bra without having a bra. What I would say is if you're someone who has a D cup or greater, you're going to need a lot of this product in order to give you some decent support. And I guess that's up to you, is how much support are you looking for? I would recommend trying it out before you use it for your special event. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos thinking, I absolutely know what I was gonna do with it. Then the day of the event, we were running late. I didn't have enough time to construct the right amount of support that I wanted. I would still recommend going on YouTube and watching those demos because there's a lot of options out there and they show you how versatile the tape can be. My second tip would also be to have someone else help you when you're going to apply it. It's very hard to hold your boobs up where you want them to be while trying to stick the tape on in a secure fashion. I did feel supported the whole time I was wearing it. When I came home, it was very easy to take off and it didn't leave any sort of tape residue on my skin. I've already done 1 use and you can still see I've got quite a bit left on the roll. I would say you can probably get 2 to 3 uses out of 1 package, again, depending on the size of your cup and how much support you actually want to build. So for the Booby Tape, I'm going to give it a check. So I know you've all seen my next item on Instagram. It's the AG1 powder. I started using this about 8 months ago. I love that it's super easy to use. I put 1 scoop in the shaker, I add 8 ounces of water, shake it up, and it's ready to drink. And I love knowing that I'm taking 75 minerals and vitamins to help support my immunity and gut health throughout the day. And I love that it's 1 drink. I used to take a ton of vitamins every day. In fact, I'd have to split it up to 2 times during the day because it was just too many vitamins to take at once. All I take now is my AG1. I just think it's a great way to help boost your immunity, help fill in those gaps when you're not getting enough nutrients in your diet. So I'm not being sponsored by any of the products I'm showing you guys today. I just wanted to show you guys what I tried and what worked for me and what didn't. I give AG1 a check. So keeping with the theme of something that you drink, this is Mudwater. So like you guys, I saw the ad on Instagram and I thought, okay, cool. Something that might help to replace coffee. So the flavor is really great. It tastes like a chai latte. You can add in your other creamers or what you normally add to your coffee. It mixes really well. What I didn't like is that there isn't any caffeine, which I guess I should have known that by watching the ad. I still assumed there'd be a little bit of caffeine, but for someone like me who only drinks 1 cup of coffee a day, I look forward to that little bit of boost of energy in the morning. I want that caffeine hit. Sadly, I did not get that with this. But with saying that, if you are somebody who drinks 5 or 6 cups of coffee a day and you're looking for an item to maybe replace a couple cups of coffee a day, then I would give this a try. There will not be any sort of caffeine boost. There won't be any sort of jittery, little bit of hit in the afternoon. If that's your reasoning for switching, then I would say try it. Sadly for me, the Mudwater is going to be a no. So I got a lot of requests to try magnetic lashes. So magnetic lashes are lashes that are applied using a magnetic eyeliner instead of using the traditional eyelash glue. So the eyeliner goes on very smoothly and it's very easy to apply. And then you just have to pick up your lash and put it on top. They will stay on. You can take them on and off throughout the day. What I found was that you have to put quite a bit of the eyeliner on in order to make sure that the eyelashes stayed secure throughout the day. Because the lashes are a little bit heavier because of the magnets, and I did notice at the end of the day that my eyes were drier than they normally were because of the magnetic eyeliner. And when I went to wash it off, it didn't come off that easily. So if you're someone that's looking for eyelashes, maybe for a special event, and you don't like using the eyelash glue, these are great for that. Putting on some eyeliner, putting the eyelashes on, you can take them off and on at will. I found for during the day, it was a lot of eyeliner that I had to put on, maybe more than I was comfortable wearing during the day. They were great for night, but maybe not for the daytime. So for me, the magnetic eyelashes weren't really a yes, and they weren't really a no. I'm just gonna say they were more like 50-50. So this is my final item that I got. This is the large vanity kit with the side zipper. So I bought this when we were traveling to Toronto for the marathon because we were flying with only carry-on luggage and I needed something that I could downsize all the makeup that I wanted to take into one easy container. I filled it with a palette, a bronzer, a blush, all the brushes I wanted to take, my magnifying mirror, my lipsticks, my liquid foundation, my liquid highlighter, and a few extras. And it managed to hold everything I wanted to take. So even when we went through security, the TFSA officer that searched my luggage actually pulled it out and opened it and was quite impressed that I could fit as much as I could in this tiny little kit. What makes this product so remarkable is the fact that there is a side zipper. The side zipper is what allows you to stuff as much product as you want in there and still be able to close up the container fully. Having the handle was great. I could pull it easily out of my suitcase and set it up in our bathroom, and it didn't take up a lot of space, yet everything I needed is right in one container. So I'm actually going to order a second one because I want one for just my skincare. So this was probably one of the best purchases I did all year. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great 2022, and I'll see you guys in 2023.